Hey everybody, don't mind what's happening in the background. It's just Mike Bassick and his kid playing catch. It's not a distraction at all. I'm breaking out my handy dandy notebook from practice to give you literally the most comprehensive practice report you'll ever see in your life, because I promise you, no one else is doing all of that. That's one-on-ones for the wide receivers and the DBs. And that in team, that's what they did in team with the first team, and that's your O-line, D-line one-on-ones. So full practice recap. Everything that you need to know that happened at Cowboy Camp today is right here. Hit the subscribe button. Check 1053thefan.com every day, okay? Leave in your comments if there's anything. Just hit the comments with anything that you want me to try to track for you in practice. Let's start with backup quarterback news. Yeah? You want to get a little obscure before I get into the fun stuff? No, you don't. We'll do that last, actually. Flip the script. We'll do that last. First, wide receiver and DB one-on-ones. Let's talk about that for a second. So on my handy-dandy sheet here, the guys who were the best, here's the thing. I'm going to stop charting Amari Cooper. I'm just going to stop because there's no point. No one out here can cover him. It doesn't matter who tries. Amari Cooper, they complete the pass, and he's open by 3 yards. It doesn't matter if it's Cheeto, Jordan, Anthony Brown. It doesn't matter who it is. Nobody can cover Amari Cooper on the Cowboys and probably in the league. So Amari Cooper always wins. The end. Got it? Now, if you're looking for a guy who had a really nice day, and it wasn't just in one-on-ones, but it jumped out in one-on-ones, Mike Jackson Sr., 5th-round pick for the Cowboys from Miami. He had 5 reps. Golly, he went a lot of times. He had the most reps in one-on-ones today. He broke up 4 of them. So Mike Jackson Sr. out of Miami, the 5th-round pick, was balling today in the one-on-ones. The other guy that jumped out was Donovan Alumba. He had a nice run during the one-on-ones as well. He broke up a couple different passes. The one ball that Mike Jackson gave up was a bomb to John Bay Johnson, I believe. So John Bay Johnson, Jalen Guyton, Reggie Davis, those 3 guys all keep showing up. But the biggest winner was Mike Jackson Sr. and Donovan Alumba. Those are the 2 corners who had a really nice day when they went to their one-on-one stuff. Wide receivers, Amari Cooper always wins. Cobb was okay. Jordan Lewis broke one up to him. There was a pick on one to him, so let me just change that. Randall Cobb didn't have a great one-on-one session. Reggie Davis was pretty good, number 11, if you're watching him. Tavon Austin made a guy fall down pretty much, so Tavon's looking great. And then Jalen Guyton, John Bay Johnson looked pretty good. Let me see here. A guy who's been kind of struggling in the one-on-ones, Cedric Wilson, but he did make some big plays. He made one big play in the one-on-ones. He mossed somebody, and he also made some big plays in team. So the wide receiver group is having a lot of fun, shaping up. Next, we flip on to the offensive and defensive line one-on-one work. Dorrance Armstrong is the guy who got to start the one-on-ones. It was Tyron Smith and Dorrance Armstrong to start one-on-ones. So I'd imagine that could be intimidating for Dorrance. Except it wasn't, because the very first snap was Dorrance Armstrong beating Tyron Smith badly with an inside spin move. Now, the second rep, Tyron won, because I'll be damned if he's going to let somebody beat him twice in a row. But Dorrance Armstrong, not afraid of the big stage, and made a big play there. Are you trying to put the ball in front of the camera? Yeah. Yes, and so then as we go down the chart here, Connor Williams is looking really good. Connor Williams is looking really good. If you're looking for Cowboy optimism, I think you're going to be rock solid at left guard. They had him go against Daniel Ross at first, which is weird. I guess they've got Daniel Ross kind of high up on the depth chart at the moment, but he stuffed him both times. That was really nice for him. Joe Looney looked nice in the one-on-one stuff. Zach Martin and Malik Collins continues to be a battle, which I think is great. Malik Collins beat him with an inside move on one, and then got some push on a bull rush on the other one, which I would say technically Zach won, but Malik Collins looks really, really good. Tristan Hill is getting better, the rookie, the second-round rookie, number 79. He's getting better and better as the days go by. Malik Collins is going to be the starter. He's the better player right now, but you see those tools from Tristan Hill, so that's cool to get that going. When they went 2-on-2, Tyron and Connor Williams had some trouble with Robert Quinn and Malik Collins. Malik got by on a little inside stunt. It was a really nice move by him and good work by Robert Quinn to help free him up. But all in all, those are some of the guys that jumped out there. Taco Charlton got a win on Lyle Collins going around him. And then he tried to do his spin move again, which he uses way too much, and his spin move got stuffed because it's not a very good spin move, so he should probably stop using it. Jalen Jelks, who I'm trying to remember if he was a 7th rounder or an undrafted free agent.
7th rounder.
7th rounder?
Yeah.
He had a nice inside swim move that he put on number 63, which is Jake Campos. So that happened there.
Dave Campos' son.
Not Dave Campos' son. Nope. Christian Covington had a couple of good reps. Daniel Ross was kind of up and down. Okay, backup quarterback. Cooper Rush has outperformed Mike White the entire camp. The only time that Mike White, I thought, made some strides is at the very end of today's practice when they went to 2-minute drill. In 2-minute drill, let me consult my notes. In 2-minute drill, first play of the first team, they run an in route to Gallup. That was a catch. Then they throw a slant to Gallup that's incomplete. Looked like they kind of were lost on timing, like Dak was reading through the field and had kind of a hitch, and it just all looked broken. The next down, they tried to throw a curl to Jason Witten that Jalen Smith broke up, which is another thing. This linebacker group is going to be incredible. Jalen and Leighton Vander Esch, they look so good. And then on 4th down, the first team threw incomplete to Amari Cooper, and that ended it. So they lost the game. Defense won. Second team went out there, and Cooper Rush tried to throw a slant to 81, which is John Vay Johnson. And it was contested. He kind of tipped it up, and Justin March Lillard dove interception. Second team, you lose too. Third team, Mike White threw a slant to Jalen Guyton, complete. Mike White ran, dropped by fullback underneath. Which one are you? Jordan Chun dropped the ball. They throw to Jalen Guyton on the next one. It was broken up by Chris Westry. Then, with the clock winding down, the great Mike White, down the seam. Dalton Schultz made a great catch down the seam, spiked the ball, kicked the field goal, offense wins. So Cooper Rush has been better throughout camp, but Mike White did get the job done in the 2-minute drill to end the game. So linebackers, awesome. Malik Collins versus Zach Martin continues to be really, really good. Xavier Woods, if you haven't seen my previous video, is going to the Pro Bowl. He is a badass. And Mike Jackson Sr., I think, was the big winner in today's practice, the 5th round rookie cornerback. He was out there using the size, using the length, affecting guys off the line, and really making it tough on them in the one-on-ones. So that is your full practice recap of the day. That's the biggest and best recap you're going to get anywhere. So hit the subscribe button. Check 1053thefan.com every day. Love you. See you tomorrow.